Collective. Hi, Collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. Holy Spirit in the house. Hey, angels. Y'all see my light team? What's up, light team? How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel, babies. Okay, let me get myself together. Okay, y'all. So we will be going into the This Might Hurt Tarot. So that's what I have. This Might Hurt Tarot, the Signs of the Time Oracle, and what's this card called? Something about higher self. Higher Self Oracle. That's what it's called. Higher Self Oracle. How's everybody doing? Give me just a second, y'all, and I'll turn the chat on my phone so I can see what we got going on. How's everybody doing? God bless. Hope y'all had a wonderful Thursday. I have been feeling like today has been Friday all day. People keep reminding me, now it's Friday's tomorrow. Friday's tomorrow. All day long, I've been thinking today is Friday. Probably because it feels like it. Well, it feels like it, but I guess it ain't. So, anywho. Okay, so let me get the chat on. Let me cut my little battery saver on. Cut the volume down. Cut this on. Let's see here. YouTube. Okay, y'all, I got something to tell y'all, too. I now know what YouTube has been doing with the names. Hey, Martin Simpson. Hey, Fruitful Dialogue with Amber. Rebecca Freeman. Bethany Elliott. Felicia Adams. Aaron Hardy. Latia Jack. Welcome, sweethearts. How y'all doing? Let me just cut that battery saver on this one. And there we go. Okay. So I now know what's going on with the chat. Okay. So YouTube has this new feature, right, that they've been doing. So the reason y'all got all those @ signs. How you doing, Chris? Y'all all have the @ sign and you're going by your handle is because YouTube, when I looked it up yesterday, they said that there was a lot of people who had the same name. And so they felt like it would be better if people went by their handle for branding purposes and like to separate you from other pages. How you doing, Sandra? So to separate you from other pages, they want everybody to change their handle, I guess, to look more like how you used to have your original name before the @ because, you know, you would be like, I'm going to use Chris. Like Chris would be Chris at C Cryptic C, right? So now you would now need to change it to Chris at Chris in a separate space Cryptic C. Something like that. So they want everybody to like change it. I did complain and told them that it was dumb. They should let people leave it the way it is. But they said that they wanted people to be able to tell your page from other pages. Because some people use their page for branding. But I think whoever's idea it is, it's very annoying to see the @ sign. It was a lot easier on site to look at you guys' name and pick up what name it was. Now, some of y'all I can tell, and then others, it just looked like one big old long sentence, and you don't know what you're looking at. So that's that. Okay, so a lot of people have been complaining. So they might change it back. I hope they change it back. I complained about it. I told them we should have the option if we want to do the @ sign or if we want y'all to just have the name. So that's the new thing. And I think the reason my channel, I noticed everybody's channel has not changed. I think my channel changed so quickly because I go live every day. So there are other readers who have not changed, but they don't go live every single day like I do. So I think I'm one of the first because I'm here every day. So that's that. So let's get into prayer. And we're going to see what Holy Spirit has for us. How you doing, Nikki Rich, Cat Chronicles, EC, Tanya Kelly, God's Child? Welcome to the channel, baby. Okay, so we're going into the This Might Hurt Tarot. Let's start with prayer. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I thank you for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit. What is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit? I give you all glory, honor, and praise, great divine. Okay, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I thank you, Ashe. Hey, Natalia. Welcome to the channel, boo. Last one. Abracadabra. How you doing? I hope y'all had a good day. I did. Holy Spirit, what you got for your collective? What is it that we need to know this evening? First card out is the Four of Wands. Is in reverse. The Six of Wands is in reverse. Okay, got a heavy on the fire. Three of Cups is in reverse. Knight of Swords is in the upright. Queen of Wands is in the upright. It's a lot of wand energy. We got at least 3 cards out here in the wand. And oddly, Hierophant is at the bottom. I don't know what made me look at the bottom. I normally don't. But yeah, Hierophant's at the bottom. So let's talk about this. Being that the Four of Wands is in reverse, there used to be a relationship. You see the little rabbit family, and they had a house and everything was stable and it looked very peaceful and happy. Well, with the Four of Wands here in reverse, there has been a relationship that ended. Now, I think when the relationship ended, stability also ended. Somebody may have moved out of a home or something like that, because see how they have a home together. So maybe somebody, when the relationship ended, one of y'all moved out. And ever since the relationship ended, because someone is experiencing a lot of instability, so with the Six of Wands, and that's how it looks in the upright, Six of Wands came in reverse. Somebody is not feeling like they're on top of things. Maybe you used to be the apple of somebody's eye. Maybe somebody used to put you up on a pedestal, or maybe you used to put somebody up on a pedestal. But needless to say, with the Six of Wands in reverse, somebody is feeling very, very defeated. How you doing, Kimmy? Okay. So yeah, somebody feels defeated since a relationship ended. They're feeling like y'all aren't friends. You don't have their back anymore. Three of Cups is in reverse. Now, with the Three of Cups, maybe somebody at one point in time introduced a third party situation. When you put this in the upright, it's a third party. Now, maybe somebody is not doing a third party anymore, but Three of Cups is also about having somebody's back, being friends with them, celebrating, where you come together and, you break bread with this person. But when it's in reverse, of course, if the relationship ends, you're not going to do certain things with this person anymore, right? You're not going to have somebody's back if you're not with them like that. And if you're not friends, it's just some things go when the relationship go. So with the Three of Cups here in reverse, somebody feels defeated. They feel like you don't have their back anymore. And with the Knight of Swords in the upright, somebody feels like they want to rush back towards you with a quickness. You even look at how fast the clouds, the bird, the bite. This person is about to go airborne. And if you look in the background, you see things look kind of like pyramids, but they represent mountains. Maybe somebody's going through a lot of trials and tribulations, and so they want to, they're going through something, so they want to rush back in like a bat out of hell and come back because they're used to you having their back. So now somebody looks like they want to rush back and talk to you, right? How you doing, Ryan? They feel like it would be best if they resurrected the relationship. If you notice here, this is the Queen of Wands. Now, on her paper, she's drawing a lizard. Now, do you know what happens with a lizard? Lizards are the type, if they have regeneration abilities. So, like, if there's ever something that snaps off their tail, they'll grow another one. I don't know if y'all know that, but I learned that when I was a little girl. Lizards have the ability to regenerate. And if you see how the lizard is kind of like in a circle, so somebody feels like maybe they need to regenerate this relationship, resurrect it in a sense. Cut off what didn't serve them and come back to you and restart and rebuild your confidence, right? Transform, so to speak, with this Queen of Wands. Because Queen of Wands can sometimes be about transformation. So it feels like somebody may want to stop doing behaviors that didn't serve them and regenerate themselves to transform into something that you can have more confidence in. So let's talk about it. Let's break it all down. Now, this is, again, somebody who used to have some sort of commitment with. How you doing, Google intentions? Yeah, they've been changing other people's handles too, because they want everybody to have their own individual handle and their own individual page. They said it has something to do with branding. I don't care for it. I think they should just left well enough alone. Who cares if somebody has, like, if you like a name and somebody else likes the name too, I mean, you should be able to use it if that's what you want to do. How you doing, Rhonda Price? Hey, Javian and Vonnie B. Bonnie, be real. Let's talk about the Four of Wands. Holy Spirit, what do you got for the Four of Wands in reverse? Okay, Four of Wands in reverse is being clarified by the King of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Cups in the upright, and the Ace of Pentacles is in the upright. So with the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Cups upright, Ace of Pentacles, somebody's personal wish fulfillment is to come back towards you and get a brand new financial start. I told you, since the relationship ended, somebody's not stable. And so that being that there's the King of Pentacles, that's Taurus, Capricorn energy out here, somebody is not as stable as they used to be with this King of Pentacles in reverse. How you doing, Clifford Beans and Lovely? So somebody feels like I'm not as stable as I used to be. Now, a King of Pentacles is normally somebody who works really, really hard to get pentacles. Like, they're the king of the city because they just work a lot. You know, this is somebody who's very stable. They can take care of things. Well, this person's been experiencing a lot of instability. And so since they're experiencing all this instability, their personal wish fulfillment is to come towards you and get a brand new financial start. They feel like if they come back towards you, everything will be so much better because they can start over, right? So how you doing, GTZ? Great. Okay, and Kimberly Bradford, how y'all doing? Y'all, is the print smaller too since they added the @ sign? Because that's another thing I don't like. It seems like the chat is like real small, the print, because they want to put everybody's handle. So it's like the words on my phone look smaller. It's harder to see. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I might write them again and tell them even the print is small. Hey, JP the God, how are you? Hey, Curly Coated. I don't like it. It's like they just, the whole thing is just so irritating. Like, I don't know which, you know, sometimes people will take a good thing and mess it up, trying to be different. Oh, it's been the same for so long. We need to switch it up. I be wanting to know where you be getting these ideas from. Welcome, Veronica Andrews and is that normally Tree or T, the one 827 TT? How you doing, Akita Johnson? Six of Wands in reverse. So somebody feels real defeated because nobody's putting them up on a pedestal anymore. And I mean, who will put somebody up on a pedestal if this person used to cheat on you with that Three of Cups? Now it's in reverse. Maybe they stopped cheating. Or maybe they just upset because you don't have their back no more, but we're going to find out. Six of Wands in the upright. Five of Swords is in the upright. Justice is in the upright. Nine of Swords is in reverse. Okay, so at one point in time, somebody tried to have it their way. You know, sometimes when y'all in relationships, one person will want to bully the relationship. How you doing, Margie? So here it is with the Five of Swords. Somebody will be like, you know, it's my way or the highway. Y'all seen people like this. It's like they want to be in charge. Now, why? I don't know, but somebody wanted it their way. And maybe one of y'all couldn't take it. You see how it's like, I just can't take it. Look like somebody, I'm going to just leave. So somebody left. But now, after being like this, they want to balance the scales. So after somebody tried to have their way, be selfish, push their agenda. How you doing, Tran? Okay, so now somebody with the justice in the upright, they want to talk to you. They want to give you their version of the truth, tell you some things you may not know about with that curtain there, and they want to balance out the scales. They want to make it a stress-free situation. So they're going to come in, they want to tell you they're sorry. They want to balance everything out and make stuff as stress-free as possible because they want to come back into your life. Now, Three of Cups is in reverse. How you doing, Choice? Let's talk about the Three of Cups in reverse. So somebody feels like you don't have their back anymore, and it could be because they put you in a third-party situation, but it's in reverse. So let's see what this is about. Three of Cups in reverse, please, Holy Spirit. Uh-oh. Can you please clarify the Three of Cups? Thank you. In reverse. Three of Cups in reverse is being clarified by the Six of Cups in the upright. Temperance in reverse. Ace of Swords is in reverse. Somebody is reminiscing on how you used to have a back. I told you that Three of Cups is about having somebody's back sometimes. This ain't just somebody you celebrate with. This your friend. This is somebody you turn up with. You had a back. So this person remembers like back in the day. So this is somebody y'all used to date. Right, in the past, and this person remembers how you used to always give to them. See how he looks like? To me, this is like a brother and a sister, and he giving his little sister a little plant, and she's very bashful about it. So somebody feels like you used to just spoil them and just look out for them. Used to always just look out for them. Whether it's, you know how here it's I just said that it's an older, they look like siblings. This does not have to be romantic. This could be romantic, but sometimes, y'all, it's not always. You can switch it to friendship, cousin, brother, sister, whatever. But either way, one of y'all was probably more mature than the other one. And so you would always take the high road and probably make stuff right. So even if this person was the act an ass, you used to would give, and you gave from the heart. You always had their back. And you know how what I'm saying? Like some people will always be the bigger person and come in and make it right and apologize. And, you know, and even though this person, you see the little girl, how she got her head down like she's shamed, but he's still giving her the plan anyway. Like, I don't care about that. We just going to get along. So you know how sometimes you'll have a fight, but one of y'all will be the one who will call and initiate the conversation, or, you know, you will just sweep stuff under the rug. And that's the feeling that I'm getting here. Now, with Temperance in reverse, Temperance in reverse and the Ace of Swords, this person now feels very out of balance without you having their back, without you being the bigger person. Maybe normally, even if they started, you put it in. Now, this person acts real spoiled because they like to have it their way with that Five of Swords. So this is somebody who, they, like I said, they export, they want it's my way or the highway. So they talk a lot of stuff, but they never really apologize. And it looks like you, because out of love, you just would always try to come in, smooth it out, and offer them their flowers. And come on, let's get back to being cool again. And now you're not doing it. So this person feels like very out of balance. Like, I don't even know what to do. This person might not even know how to, like, they want to apologize and with the justice and make stuff right. They want to balance the scales with you, but maybe they don't know how. You know how sometimes if you're not used to apologizing, you don't know, like, what do you say? How much do I say? Do I tell you everything? Like, you know, I don't know. The feeling I'm getting is this person is not one who normally knows how to initiate stuff. That type of stuff makes them very uncomfortable because they're probably used to somebody else wanting to make up with them. And so with the Ace of Swords, though, in reverse, though, they know that if they don't say something, it's over. So it's like, if I don't try to balance stuff out and be the bigger person, the relationship may not ever come back because they're used to you fixing it. And I don't think you are. Now, they need help. So part of them wants to come towards you and be the bigger person and say they're sorry. But I don't think they're used to, like, this person don't say sorry. Whoever we're talking about, they're not used to saying sorry. So with the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's like, this is my permanent death card. Like, normally the death card is about transformation. That's why there's a sun in the background. You can transform the relationship. But this person is looking like they're not going to transform it. It's like it's going to be over if they don't learn how to come out of this Temperance in reverse. Because it's like you're not budging, but they're so used to you running and going, man, come on, man, we just going to put this behind us. And you're not doing it. So if they don't say nothing, they know the relationship's going to be over because it's looking like you're not coming, right? You're not coming towards them. How you doing, Wayne? And is that, oh, goodness. Is that Maria? I don't know. Everybody's pictures looks different. I don't know. Maria Diaz, Queen D'Amour. See, they need to fix this stuff. Educate to Liberate. How you doing? Okay, and I think I'm good. I am the captain. I am the captain now. You done made me laugh. I'm the captain now. Okay. All right. So here it is with the Knight of Swords. This person feels like they need to hurry up and come towards you or they're going to lose this opportunity. So they need your help. They need money. They're very unstable. They don't know how to apologize. They're not used to apologizing. They're used to you being a bigger person. And even if they were at fault, and I think normally this person normally is, you know how they say some people start shit but don't, like, there's people who will talk shit to people, but then they can't take when somebody talks shit to them. That's how the feeling I'm getting with this person. Like, this person likes to run off at the mouth, but they're not used to somebody running back at the, like, getting a dish of their own medicine. And so it's like they know they're in the wrong, but I think, like I said, you used to always just be like, man, just whatever, man. We just forget it. Let's squash it. And you're not saying it. So they need to come towards you and they want to come fast because somebody is not stable. And so it's like they want to make up because they need your help, but they're not being the bigger person and saying something. They're just kind of at a distance. This feel like a wish and a prayer, man. Like they just wishing stuff will fix, or maybe they're wishing you'll come towards them and just start back talking to them. But I'm not getting that from you. How you doing, Bumper Car? Bumper Car Pete. Oh, y'all so funny. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Let's talk about the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. See, I'm trying to tell you, it's like this person knows that they should be rushing towards you with a quickness to make it right because they're in a messed up situation. See, they're the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, Five of Pentacles in the upright, and with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is saying money for them is coming in super slow. They're not growing money as fast as they used to. So with money coming in extra slow, and they're feeling like they're out of the cold. Somebody does not have everything they need. This boy is out here with no shoes on. This is somebody who, this other person ain't got holes in their jacket. So somebody feels like like they're going through, I guess, a blizzard storm in their life. Somebody going through something really, really hard. This is a hard time for them. And financially, they're going through a hell of a lot. And so it's like they're going without stuff. They're going without basic necessities. You need shoes on your feet. You have to stay warm. You have to have certain things that are necessities, not wants, necessities. So here it's saying that somebody feels like money's coming in slow. They don't have everything they need and they are going without. And all they wish is that they can come out of this. They want to get out of this situation so bad. So this is the Eight of Swords. So somebody, I told you, they're going through a stormy time in their life. And so you see how she's bound. They feel like they're stuck. I'm bound. I can't get out of this. Collective normally comes in. They help me. They keep me stabilized. They give me new starts. They always have my back. And now because we're at this stalemate, and normally when we fight, they fix it, but now they're not fixing it. And so now I got to come and tell them I'm sorry, but I'm not used to saying I'm sorry. And I don't want to seem like an ass, but I really need them. So they need to be getting up off their ass real fast with a quickness and making it right, but they're not. I'm telling you, so they want to be free, but they're not doing it. I feel like somebody is sitting back, hoping, praying, wishing that you will be the one to come towards them. How you doing, Virginia Bradley and VN6084? And I apologize, y'all. YouTube sucks ass with this change. The print is small. I don't like it. It's just very annoying. Queen of Wands is in upright. So somebody feels like, how you doing, Nicole Grimes? They want to put confidence back into the relationship by transforming the whole thing. Now, they remember you being around them. Now, the reason why I'm getting this feeling is that when you're around, you're like the sunshine. You're the bright thing in their life. You see, sunflowers always face the sun. So you always were the light in their life, so to speak, even though the sun is not out here. And I'm getting a very strong feeling that like you were the positive force. You know what I'm saying? You were very optimistic. And a Queen of Wands is optimistic. If this is a personality of a person, this is a Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag, heavier on the Leo. But this is somebody who is a leader, very confident, bold, charismatic, very optimistic. You know what I'm saying? And with that fire energy, you're the type that will get up and, you put passion behind something. And so I think this person, and then, like I said, with that gecko or lizard thing here and how it's biting its tail, they want to resurrect this relationship. They don't want it to be over, but part of them coming towards you is they know they got to stop doing something. Now, what this thing is, probably not apologize. So whatever they did to you, and they may have put you in a third party at some point. It ain't out here, but it could be with that 3 of Cups. This person, how you doing, Wolfpack? Welcome to the channel. So here it is. This person, they know they got to cut off what don't serve them. So it's kind of like if your left, that term, they say if your left hand makes you see it, cut it off. That's what they know they need to do. They need to regenerate something new and come back towards you if they want to rebuild your confidence in this. So let's talk about this Queen of Wands. I don't think they're going to do it. How you doing, Smith Ivory? Yeah, I don't think this person's going to do it. How you doing, Jessica? Did I miss anybody else? No, I think I'm all caught up. Yeah, I don't think this. And Leon, how you doing, boo? So let's talk about this. How you doing, Lakeithia Frank? This us, Jessica Carey. Hey, y'all. Let's talk about the Queen of Wands. Told you the sunshine. I know what I'll be talking about. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the sun in the upright, Page of Swords. See, this person feels like you always knew what to do. You always came in with some fresh idea because that's what a Page of Swords does. A Page of Swords is somebody who can have brand new ideas, right? It might take some time to get them off the ground, but you always came in with a fresh perspective. And so now it's in reverse. So somebody is feeling like they've been cut off from you. Cut off from your ideas, your fresh perspective of how you see things. And so it's like they're also cut off from communication. Because the Page of Swords is also about communication. So you and this person might not be talking at all verbally, online, or so forth, texting, none of that. So this person feels like they've been cut off, not just from communication, but money too. 10 of Pentacles. And this is what they feel like. Maybe you used to have fresh ideas on how to get to the 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you used to always figure out an idea to make sure everything was all right. Kind of like a Queen of Pentacles, even though she ain't out here. Because the Queen of Pentacles always comes up with ideas to turn $1 out of 15 cents. She just comes up with stuff and she will put herself to the test to work so she can take care of her family. And so this person don't feel like, now that they're not talking to you, they feel like they're missing a lot. They feel like they're missing on family. They're missing out on being taken care of. And so this person feels like they're missing their sunshine. Told you, you used to always look out for this person. I think you were always the bigger person, just like how there's a bigger puppy and a smaller one. And you used to always come up with fresh ideas, brand new perspectives, and you were kind of like a queen of wands. Don't worry about it, boo. I'll figure something out. We'll be okay. And now, after the love is gone, what used to be right is now wrong, and they done lost their sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, or he's gone. Ain't no sunshine. And somebody is feeling it, and they don't like it. They don't like how they feel. They do not like how they're feeling without you in their life. Somebody is going through a financial storm. They're used to you coming in and making it right, and they didn't realize how much they was going to miss your optimism. You know, when people are going through a lot, y'all, not everybody can see the brighter side of things. Not everybody can see the silver lining. Not everybody can say, you know what? It's going to be all right. All we got to do is do this, do this, do this, and it'll work out. And so this person is used to you, even when things look bad. Like I said, you was the sunshine. So you was always very optimistic. You would always illuminate a brand new idea, probably to get to the 10 of Pentacles. Everything gonna be all right. And now that you're not there, they're cut off from the sunshine. And so it's like, dang, man, they miss your radiating energy, that confidence, that optimism. And I think you used to, like I said, even though she's not out here, I'm feeling very strongly a Queen of Pentacles. I know that's right. How you doing, Karen? Sometimes people don't know what they have till it's gone. So like when you're going through a storm and you really can't see no out, and if you're not the type that knows how to lean in on the Most High, you try to surround yourself with people. But if you don't have the right people around you, they can make going through a stormy time worse. Because now they could be talking shit to you. All right, you lazy ass bum. Calling your names. But whereas with you, you was the type that was always picking them up. Oh, baby, it'll be all right. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. And everything be fine. You was a solution. I think you came up with creative ideas. See, that wand energy comes up with creative ideas. And so, rock bottom star, email me at iamthelight@gmail.com, and I'll send you the link, and then we can set up a reading, okay? So there we go. So let's talk about this. Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective? Well, I see what they done did now. This person put themselves at a stalemate with you because they cheated on you. So they put themselves in this predicament. But I don't think that they saw what they was doing when they was doing this. So they're at a stalemate, but see how she's blindfolded? When they tried to make this decision to do this, they didn't see what they was doing. So they basically try to hurt you, they hurt themselves. Because see, that's a stormy situation. They put swords in your heart and they cheated on you, they hurt you, they put you in a third party situation. And so now they're at a stalemate with you, wishing for the Four of Swords. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Wishing to not be out here alone. Wishing that they had not put the final nail in the coffin by their behaviors. Somebody feels like they didn't see what they was doing when they was doing it. They didn't see what they was doing when they was doing it. So now with the Four of Swords in reverse, they wish so much that they could, like, they put the final nail in the coffin by their behavior. And see, you was with somebody who was very cocky about doing stuff their way. I'm the man. I'm the woman. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. So this person probably thought they was sexy and fine. Thought that my hand is itching. Thinking that they had it going on. Thinking that everything was going to be all right. And now they're wishing that they didn't see how bullying and trying to have it their way and putting you in a third party. Well, I'm telling you, they didn't see it. Because now they send back wishing that they could come back to you because they don't like being isolated from you. So they want to take the swords out. All they do is think about you all the time. All they think about is how when they was with you, they had good luck. They felt like the wheel always turned in their favor. Now, why do they feel like that? Because when things were set ablaze and there were trials and tribulations, you see the fire, you see the mountains, you would always come in. And you see how she almost looks like, what is this? This half lion kind of reminds me with this snake. A snake is about transformation, but that lion is about strength. Right? So it's almost like the rising of the phoenix. You would always come in and somehow, even if the situation looked bad, even if there was trials and tribulations, even if it looked like a storm, and see, there is a storm. You see the rain, you would somehow come in with your bright light and find the silver lining and turn things around. And now this person is just feeling like, I don't have everything I need. They were so quick to cheat, to go in a whole nother direction. They did not plan this out well enough. See how she's looking at that map? The Two of Wands is about making an assessment. And being that this was a map, it was like somebody made a plan to go in a different direction. But now it's in reverse. Now they're realizing this, they didn't think this through. They did not see what they was letting go of. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. This is sad. This is really, really sad. Because it's like somebody is, I'm telling you, the feeling I'm getting is somebody going through it bad. Like this is like one of the hardest times in their life. They're very upset. And like when I say upset, like I damn near feel like I want to cry. Because I don't think that this person, like, sometimes we make mistakes. And that's the feeling I'm getting. This person made a mistake and they just they took you for granted. And they need to apologize. But how do you apologize for hurting somebody? How do you apologize for putting swords in somebody's heart, and then talking shit to do it? Like, you had my back. You was my son. You was home. You always made it right. And I basically shit on home. I shit on you. I just treated you like you was nothing. And now I need to come back because I'm in such poor, desolate needs. I need to come back and say, I'm sorry, but I can't. Hey, Tam Crazy. Hey, Lauren Bryan. This is sad. Like, the feeling I get is that somebody feels like they did you totally wrong. Let me move that. Somebody feel like they did you real bad, honey. And they don't know how to say they're sorry. They know they should be rushing in, but see, they're so used to you fixing it. You being a mature one. You always doing it. But now this is requiring them to like, no, you got to stand up. This person, as my dad said, you made your bed. You have to sleep in it. They're the ones who cheated. They're the ones who stepped out. They're the ones who did not see what they was doing. So that means you're the one who going to have to fix it. It's not your job to come in and be like, let's get back together after you done cheated on me. Let's talk about this after you done cheated on me. Why would you cheat on me? You don't get no dams. At this point, you're like, no, I'm cool. How you doing, April? Alchemy School. Welcome to the channel, boo. Trigger warning, Alchemy School. See, this person wants to go back in a partnership with you. And the reason why is because they see you as the King of Wands in reverse. You're the next best thing. Queen of Swords is in reverse. Hangman is in the upright. Oh, thank you, baby. That's too many. I got to put them back. Well, I keep these two. The Lovers is in the upright. So somebody feels like with the Lovers, they want to go back to a partnership. Somebody misses, I'm telling you, listen, even though they butt naked, you see how she looking. This is like she patting him on the back. It's going to be all right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Somebody misses your pick-me-up. Those pep talks. Come on, baby. We're not going to stay right here. Come on, we can make this work. Come on, let's look at it this way. So I'm telling you, it's the way you look at situations. They miss that. The way you would come in and it like when they feel bad, you knew how to make it right. You would pat them on the back, give them a pep talk, whatever. How you doing, Elizabeth? Yeah, you can keep going. Come on, we can look at this a different way. So now somebody wishes with the lovers that they could come in and restart stuff with you. King of Wands, you're the shiny object in the room. Out of everybody that they have been with, you were the best partner because you was the one who would you knew how to speak life into them. And that's what they miss. I told you, it's something about your sunshine, your optimism, it feels like you're a queen of pentacles. I keep getting that, even though she ain't appeared yet. Now, the King of Wands is out here because this is them saying, if I was going to wine and dine or treat anybody like any type of way, I should be whining and dining the person who had my back and would always, come on, it's going to be all right. That's how they feel now. You were the one that they should have been whining and dining. You were the one who always made it right. And they didn't treat you right. Queen of Swords is in reverse. They lied to you. They talked down to you. This is what they replay in their head. If there was any person that I should have treated with respect, with love, it should have been a person who was partnering with me, who always lifted me up. But I talked down to you. I lied to you. I cheated on you. I talked shit to you. I was sarcastic to you. I just was just disgustingly rude to you. And this is what they think about. And every time they think about it, they experience, with the hangman here, they feel caught up in their feelings. They just sit back and just be like, how could I be like that? I should have, you know how this person feels caught up because it's like they know they need to change. If the hangman's here, you can't move nowhere. This person feels like they can't move nowhere. They're at a stalemate. They don't have the money to move forward. And this is making them sit back and look at themselves like, I need to change. I need to change. Something about me ain't right. That's what the hangman is about. You need to change your perspective. They're stuck because they need to change. You was being mean to the person who had your back. You didn't even see what you was cutting yourself off from. Now you need them and you don't even know how to apologize. You need to change. You was being an ass to the person who had your back, who always, no matter what the storm, no matter what the situation, they always knew how to transform. You always knew how to come out and shed your skin and come out new like a phoenix. You was the strength, child. You turned the wheel in their favor. And they didn't even see it. That's why I need to change. And the part of why they need to change too is not just that. This is giving somebody, they're going through a full-blown tower. Because without you coming in, balancing the scales, they go without, they're going without. And when you go through enough hunger pains and you go out here and you go through enough storm, that's going to cause a tower. Somebody's crown chakra is being lit the hell up. Thank you, Holy Spirit. See that perspective? Now they getting it. Maybe they used to treat people like shit. Having it their way. This person threw away a blessing and didn't know it. Crown chakra. I don't understand it. So what do you treat bad people good and good people like shit? Somebody's going through a whole tower. They are all up in their feelings. You see all these raging waters? Somebody feels like, damn, man, something wrong with me. Something wrong with me. And I need to fix it. Now, in order to fix it, this person feels like with the Eight of Wands, I want to talk to collective. They know they need to talk to you. They want to come into alignment with you to partner with you. Now, to partner with you, y'all got to be on the same page. But they do want to rush in with some fresh communication. Do y'all mind double tapping y'all screen? Please, sweethearts. Listen, I'm so glad y'all are very invested in the story, but do y'all mind double tapping the screen so we can get the likes up? It's only 109 likes and almost 400 of y'all in here. Please and thank you. If you you watching on a cell phone, you can hit by my face, or you can hit the 3 dots in the top right hand corner. Holy Spirit is definitely in the house. How you doing, Iman? How you doing, Camp 8? Let's talk about it. So somebody feels like they are going through an emotional awakening. And so they're going through a personal tower. And it's like, I'm telling you, that whole crown chakra is like ping, 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 ping. I'm a jerk. I'm a B. I treat people like ish. The person who had my back, I treated them like trash. I was out here thinking I was the man or I was the woman. And I was out here just sleeping around, and I was dogging the person who I needed the most. And now that I'm going through something, see, it's all fun and games. People can cheat all day, but it's certain things you ain't going to find in other people. Y'all do realize that certain energies you can't duplicate. And I don't give a damn how much you go out and try to find it. It will not be the same. There is only one you. And that goes for even this person. You are an unrepeatable miracle. Even if you are a twin. You could be identical. You're still unique. There is something about your energetic footprint that ain't like nobody else's. And that is what this person is realizing. So even though they ran off and they're used to having their way and they're used to cheating and finding people, they can't find another you. Because when the ish hits the fan, when the shit hits the fan, who they looking for? You. They know it's something about your energetic footprint, your optimism, your pick-me-up. You're able to transform storms into brighter days. And they're missing that. And they can't find that in anybody else. Because if that was the case, they wouldn't be, they was with third parties. Why are they talking about coming back to you? So that means that they can't find you in wherever they went. And now they see it. But they weren't seeing it when they had you. It's the loss of you that's making them go through this tower. And making them come to the realization, I need to change. I need to change. How you doing, Michelle? See, this person, I'm telling you, somebody going through a lot. A whole lot. Judgment is in the upright. This person wants to communicate to you so bad. Please have mercy on me. They need mercy. Because you see, this is Anubis. And you see what this is the person. He's weighing their heart up against a feather. The way this person treated you. I don't think that their heart would be as light as a feather. This person was cold to you. They cheated on you. They didn't care. They didn't care. They talked down to you. They're at a stalemate with you for all the cheating and the heartbreak and the storms that they caused. So this person knows that them coming in with judgment, they don't deserve your mercy, but they want to come in and ask for it anyway. They know that they're not deserving of your love. They're not, they don't feel that way. But I need you to have mercy on me and let me and help me. That's what they're hoping. That if they come in and tell you how they feel, that maybe you'll resurrect them. Maybe you'll have mercy. Because they don't have anything. They're an empress in reverse. This person's not working. Everything is drying up. Nothing is growing. Without you, it's like a desolate wasteland. I'm telling you, somebody financially, I damn near feel like crying. This person feels like they're going through this is horrible. I don't know how bad their finances is, but this is real bad. This is horrible. Horrible. If they're not homeless, they damn near. They might be couch surfing from friend to friend. This person is not working. And, people will let you stay somewhere for a night or two, but don't get comfortable. Get your ass up and leave. And see, they're used to you patting them on the back. It's going to be all right. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Or you picking up the pieces, Queen of Pentacles. I still think you're the Queen of Pentacles, even though you ain't out here. So they're going through a lot. And they're feeling hopeless with the star here in reverse. I got to cover up. She butt naked. So with the star, they're feeling like they're going through a hopeless situation. They're drowning. Financially, they don't feel like they have the sun anymore. You are the light. You are the bright spot. You are that pick me up, that star in the midnight sky that will give them like a wish. You are the wish, the hope, and the prayer, and that's gone. So they stuck in a hopeless situation with everything dried up. Nothing is growing. And so now they're going through a tower because now they're coming to the realization of what real love looks like. Imagine if you didn't know what love was until you went through a storm. Imagine you had love right there. Somebody who adores you. Look, that's the Queen of Cups. She's holding this cup of water. You love them so much. I love you so much. I will do anything for you. If you need me, I got you. You want me to hold your hand? It's me and you, baby, against the world. 10 toes down. If I got it, you know you got it. Even if I got one sandwich, I'm going to give you the other half. I got $10. You're going to get 5. That's the type of person they had. And so you're a sweetheart. And so now they're coming to the realization of how much you love them. They didn't realize it until they need to call you and you know where to be found. So you really left your mark on somebody because they're going through a full-blown tower. And that's the tower. It's like, wait, they loved me. These other people, these third parties, while they may give them a place to stay, they ain't looking out for them the way you were. So the tower this is what love is. This is what love looks like. This is how love feels. See, love is not an emotion. It's an action. I just said that yesterday. It's an action, y'all. You could say you love somebody all day long, but the action should say you love me. And you had the action. You was always there picking up the pieces. You was always there patting them on the back. You was always there helping them get out of financial situations. And this person feels like you are not there anymore. And their whole foundation is being completely rocked without you there to pick up the pieces. How you doing? Psyche, Flux, Carmen, Santana. This person going through a lot. I mean, a lot. Do y'all mind go tapping the screen and the like stuff? How you doing, Don Long? So this, if you wanted to know, does somebody feel or understand the weight of losing you? This person's they're getting it now. Because, when you have a hard time, we all need somebody. And see that 10 of Pentacles, y'all, this 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. See, you would come in and treat them like family. You are family, child. And what do families do? We look out. It's more than just Pentacles. You look out. You make sure everybody in the family is looked after. And so this person without you, they feel like they're missing like they miss family. How you doing, Jeffrey? I understand. I get it. I'm just telling you this person's opinion. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. I see the screen. My Wi-Fi. What is going on? Blurry. Is everybody good? We still here? So tonight's reading is not really from the perspective of you guys. It's from the perspective of this person, whoever your person is, your Crosswatcher. You want to know do they miss you? They get you, what they did to you? This is them going through you getting an insight of what they're going through mentally, emotionally, and physically. How you doing, Sybil? How you doing, Robert? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the channel, PD. Welcome to the channel, Jeffrey. It's a lot of y'all. Elizabeth, Felicia. I'm just saying, hey, real quick, Nathandra, Mickey, love to you. Welcome. Love 88888777. Welcome to the channel, y'all. And Tam Creasy, Junebug. Hey, Bit by Charlie. Rand John, welcome to the channel. And Angela, Jane B, and Frederica Jones, okay, and Michael McCrae. I'm not going to go up any further than that. Rand John, welcome to the channel. I'm going to go back down to the bottom. How you doing? Oh, I hate that they put everybody's name together. Is it Tony Williams? Is it just Mary, Tony, Mary, Alicia, Anita? They be killing me. Oh, I'm so mad at YouTube for this. And then they got this little bitty print. Okay, so this person, like I said, they're going through a lot. They're losing a lot. They're going through a big financial storm. I don't know what happened to the third parties. Now, the Three of Cups is in reverse, so maybe they don't have any more. Maybe they're not out here doing the third party thing anymore. I'm not sure if they're still doing a third party thing, but I think this person is missing a lot of necessities that they had when they were with you. Okay, that is for sure. How you doing, Bernadette? I know that's you. We're living in Elk Grove, California, baby. I know that anytime you come in here, even though your name ain't on there. Hey, how you doing? Six of Swords is in the upright. The Emperor is in the upright. Ace of Cups is in reverse. This person wants to communicate to you that nobody's giving them anything. They don't have no equal reciprocity out here in these streets. And they might even want to admit to you that when y'all were partnered, they know that they didn't give you any equal reciprocity. They didn't put nothing in your hand. And maybe they're just now seeing it because the moon is in reverse. So with the moon in reverse, this person is like, I'm telling you, they're going through a whole tower. It's like somebody going through a mental awakening. Like they're waking up to, oh snap, collective. When I was partnered with them, and there was a time, they want to come back to this, but when they were partnered with you, they never poured into you. They never gave you equal reciprocity. And they never really saw it. They saw it, but they didn't feel it. You see what I'm saying? You know how sometimes people will do stuff, but their feelings aren't involved. So they didn't think much of it. Now they do. They see it for sure. Like, damn, I didn't give them no equal reciprocity. So with that moon in reverse and next to the Six of Swords, now they want to come towards peace. This person sees that you have left. You have moved on. You've moved towards peace. And this will be them trying to chase behind your little boat. Don't forget about me, collective. Somebody want to chase you down. They need to say sorry, but they're not used to saying sorry. So here it is. They want to move the relationship with you towards peace. And it almost feels like now they feel like they have to chase you to have peace. And with the Emperor in the upright, they need to boss up. So I don't think that this is talking about you being the Emperor. I think they need to like take control over the situation. The ball is in their court. Somebody needs to step up and get control over the situation by apologizing. Because this Emperor landed on the pile with this Knight of Swords. They need to come in and talk to you. And sometimes it's like, y'all, you know, this person, there's a lot of emotion out here. And the feeling that I'm getting is that this person feels like they need to own their shit. I need to take responsibility because I did this. You didn't do nothing, collective. You moved towards peace. All you could do was move towards peace. They left you with no other options. So here with the Emperor, this person is knowing that they need to boss up, get control over the situation, say they're sorry, and they want to come follow you towards peace. But for whatever reason, their cup is on E. Or your cup is on E. We're going to clarify this Ace of Cups. I don't think they're moving towards you. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I'm going to be honest with you. If their cup is on E, if this is them, they don't have what you have. That get up and let's make it right. So they're just going to sit there and not fix it. That's the feeling I'm getting. The Ace of Cups, like they're not pouring into you. They just sitting there with this empty cup, I'm telling you, it's like a wish, a hope, and a prayer. A wish, a hope, and a prayer. And they're not doing anything. And this is like, I don't like it. Let's clarify that Ace of Cups real fast. Holy Spirit, can you clarify the Ace of Cups? They know they should pour into you. They know they should boss up. They know that they should come in and say, collective, I'm so sorry. I'm in need. Now, Emperor energy, I'm not getting like this. This is a financial thing because we already see that they are showing up as the Empress in reverse. That everything's dried up. But they do need to take personal responsibility for their part of this story. You have already moved on, but they need you. But this time, you're not sweeping it under the rug. You're not going to them and saying, baby, it's going to be all right. I forgive you. Come on, let's start talking. Because they did too much. They disrespected you. They talked to you like shit. They was cheating on you. They was doing every rude thing a person could do. They did to you. And they sit back and they think about it. Well, I did lie to them. I talked to them like shit. I was not nice to them. And then they always fixed it. And so this person, I'm telling you, it's like they're waiting on you to be the one to come in and pour out the emotion. You to be the one who comes in with the olive branch. It's like, I promise you, I feel like they're waiting on you to come in and make it right and pour out the emotion, and then they can feel all right. And you're not doing that. So in a way, you're like the Ace of Cups too in reverse. You're not budging. You're not coming in offering no olive branch. You broke this. You need to say it. But they're sitting on their ass because they don't have enough. I don't know what to say. It's like they need to be the emperor. It's like they're chicken shit. Like they chickening out. They're chickening out on being the boss. They're chickening out on taking the responsibility of getting out of their pride. They're letting their ego. Cause see, this can almost look a little bit of like ego. They're letting their ego get the best of them and not saying anything. So they're not offering the olive branch, even though they know they need to. Because they said it. They need to be rushing in. They need to be saying something you like today. They should have said something yesterday. That's how broke they are. They should have been saying something. Let's talk about this Ace of Cups in reverse, Holy Spirit. Ace of Cups in reverse is being clarified by the King of Cups upright, Two of Pentacles upright, High Priestess in reverse. See, they know that they need to come in and offer love. They need to talk to you. They need to be the one to come in and pour into you this time. They're so used to you being the bigger person and coming towards them and making it right. They need to get up and do it. They need to do it, but they ain't doing it. Two of Pentacles is in the upright. This person is so, they go back and forth on their emotions. This is somebody who is juggling. I should go over there. I ain't going over there. I should go over there. I'm not going over there. I should tell them I'm sorry. Oh, God, I can't tell them. I can't do it. Somebody knows with High Priestess in reverse, instead of holding back, they should be getting up and talking to you. The High Priestess in reverse is about being impulsive. It's about, instead of holding on to your secrets, she's in reverse. They should be spilling out everything that they're going through, how they're juggling financially, and saying they're sorry. But they're supposed to be basically like word vomit. This person should have been came to you, just spilt out all this emotion. Spilt out all the emotion. Not hold back. But they ain't doing it. They holding back. They're holding back the emotion. They're not spilling it out. This person don't know how to do it. They don't know how to get in their feelings. They are realizing what love is, and they can't do it in return. They don't know how to boss up. They don't know how to boss up. They know that they should say something. They know they should. I should get up. I should be over here running. They know it, but for whatever reason, they just sitting there like a lump on a damn log. Ooh. And they go back and forth. With that Two of Pentacles, this is somebody juggling in their emotions. I should say something to them. No, I ain't gonna say that. I should make it right. I should boss up. I could do this. And then they just chicken out. And then they don't say shit. And they just let the cup stay on E. This person sucks ass. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. They suck, man. They do. Do y'all mind double tapping your screen, please, and getting the lights up? I can't wait till I can read y'all's comments. I cannot keep squinting looking at this little ass print. YouTube that did. And ain't nothing wrong with my eyes, child. I can see. See, this person this person they know that they did a lot. See, I told you, this person knows that you had their back. They know it. You had their back. You always came through with a brand new financial opportunity. And this is what they're thinking about. But what did I do? I cheated on the person who had my back. I need to get up and talk to them. This is them. But I never gave them equal reciprocity. I was always cheating on them. I was always doing stuff behind their back. Always trying to get away with something. 7 of Swords. This person was forever trying to sneak behind your back doing something. And I'm going to be honest, part of why they ain't saying nothing is because maybe they feel like this is their karma because they're a Page of Pentacles in reverse. I was so busy always trying to be manipulative, and now I'm the Page of Pentacles in reverse because I was always trying to be manipulative. Now I don't have everything I need to manifest my goals because I was too busy always being sneaky, always doing stuff behind their back, always juggling collective. This is them juggling with other options. Cheating. This is basically what they think about. I was manipulative. I was always doing stuff. I was always juggling them. I was not treating them like the person who loved me. They never gave you this. They was forever juggling you. And this is what they're thinking about. I'm going to be honest with you. The feeling that I'm getting from this, just based on these cards, y'all, this person, I don't think they cheated on you just one time. I think that this person did a lot of cheating behind your back. I think that the reason why they're feeling so much guilt is because, see, the 7 of Swords, I think they had multiple options. I don't think it was just one person. I think that you know about them cheating, but I don't think you know the extent of how much this person was juggling you. Because, like, I'm getting, like, this icky, guilty feeling. Like I ain't, like, this person feel like they ain't shit. I ain't shit, man. I ain't shit. I had somebody who I should have been loving, just who always had my back. You see how hard this person is, like, they're like the way that they're embracing. See, you were more than just a partner. You was more than a partner. They should have been embracing you. And they weren't doing none of that. They were so busy cheating and cheating and cheating. I think this person was cheating their ass off on you. Even when you was looking out for them. And so the feeling that I have on why they can't, it's like, because in order to come towards you and tell you, because see, they said earlier when I had that High Priestess in reverse, they know that they should say something. They should be spilling it out. But how do you tell somebody it's much worse than you think it is? I've been cheating on you since the beginning. I've always cheated on you. I was having so much, it could be up to, I mean, child, they could have had 3, 4, 5. I heard 5, up to 5 different people. This person could have been sleeping with 5 different people behind your back. And they have to tell you this, but how do I tell you that? I need your help, but how do I tell you that I'm actually a much bigger asshole than you even thought I was or knew that I was? The feeling I have is so much guilt. Like my chest is burning. It's like this person is stressed the hell out because it's like they're holding it all in, but they need to say something, but they don't want to say anything because I think it's so much worse than what you know. It's more stuff that they did. Maybe it goes beyond cheating. Maybe this person manipulated you beyond just the cheating. It could be way worse than that. And they just sitting there holding it. Not saying a damn thing. What's up, Growth with Guidance? Welcome to the channel. And Tangela Green, welcome. Do you all, it's about 100 of y'all. Y'all mind double tapping the screen, please? This person... This is so sad because the feeling I'm getting is this person did a lot of manipulative stuff behind your back. Lots of it. And they sit over here like, Thank you, Holy Spirit. Told you. I thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm telling you, this person's energy good. Because my chest is burning like I need a Tums, child. I ain't lying. I need a Tums. Like I got heartburn. Child, my whole chest burning. This person realized that they was manipulating the person who really was their happily ever after. 10 of Cups in the upright. You were their happily ever after. You was their family. You was their ultimate happiness. They did not see that. They see it now. They was playing on the person who was their ultimate happiness. And so this is them. And I told you with that moon in reverse, they sit back and all they doing is replaying all the things that they want to do. Replaying all the things that they did to you and all the things that they want to do. This person does not want this to be over. They have to come back and take the swords out your back. This is all the times they hurt you. They want to come and take them all out of your back. Their intuition is saying, you need to go take all the swords out of Collective's back before this is all the way over. But see, you got to remember, swords have to do with mental. So be prepared if this person was to come to you. Those swords are going to hurt. They're going to hit your head like, it's like pouring salt in the wound. They want to take all the swords, all the stuff they did to hurt you. They want to take every sword out of your back so that y'all can see that sunshine. They want a brand new beginning. They don't want the cycle between the two of y'all to be over. They want to fix it. Their intuition is saying, you need to go and say something. But to tell you, I just told you, I would have to tell you, I've been really cheating on you. I've been cheating on you so much, you would be disgusted by me. 7 of Cups. This person feels like straight doo-doo. This person, I don't think you even understand how much shit this person was doing behind your back. Like, this person was like it's so, like, I damn near want to cry. Like, damn, I feel like I ain't shit. The feeling I'm getting is that this person feel like I ain't shit. Like, they feel bad. Like, they're just now getting this tower. Like, and remember, when they got this tower, when they hit this tower moment, right, it feels like a lot of emotion because I feel like I want to cry like damn, I really was out here cheating my ass off on this person. I had all kinds of options, but I mean, every person who wanted some, I was laying, come on. That's what I'm getting. Anybody who came up to them and would be like, what's up? They was like, come on, your place? Yeah, I come over there. You smoke? Yeah, I smoke. What's up? You drink? Yeah, I drink. What's up? Like, that's the feeling I'm getting. And they was out here juggling your ass with 7 cups when they should have treated you like you was their soulmate, their partner. They was in a committed relationship and they was just juggling their ass off. Hierophant with the 2 of Cups. Some of y'all, this was a soulmate that did this to you. For some, it could have even been a twin flame. This person was dogging you out. This person was dogging the shit out of you. And it is so sad. It's got my chest hurting. Because it's like they're hiding it and they're not telling you nothing. And it's like they're holding it all in. And it's like they want to come towards you and offer you an olive branch. Thank you. But how do I tell you that I ain't shit? Do you know how many people I was sleeping with behind your back? And then to admit this to you. And I want to fix stuff between us. But I would have to admit what I did to fix it. But if I admit what I did, you're going to hate me even worse. Because see, you hate me. Some of these people feel like y'all found out about what? 1? And was like, hell no. Imagine you found out it was 7. Imagine if you found out some of these people was on a DL. What you gonna do there? Men or women? What you gonna say to him? This person will act like they ain't have no self-control. That's how they feel. I can't tell you the truth. I should boss up, but I can't tell you the truth. Feeling I have is this person is just like, they just feel like they just gonna have to they need you. But I don't think that they had the courage to admit where they did you dirty. I'm not, the feeling I'm getting is that this person is, they're not used to apologizing. They're not used to fixing it. Told you. This person just gonna let it in with the world. Let me cover up her nakedness. World is in the upright. Somebody just gonna let the relationship in. What do they turn to letting in? They 10 of cups. I can't have my 10 of cups. I'm gonna just have to let it go. This person ain't got the courage to tell you the truth. So it's like they're trying to come to the realization that this is over. And they just need to let it go. Because it's either come to you, tell you the truth in order to fix it. But in order to fix it, I might hurt you further. And it might end anyway. I just feel like busting out crying. I hate this energy. How you doing, Michelle? I feel like crying. Like, I really do. I feel like I want to cry. That's sad. So with the world here in the upright in a 10 of wands, see, in order for them to change things with you, in order for them to change this whole thing, this past that they have, this secret past, they're going to have to let go of everything that they've been carrying on their shoulders. See, they're carrying a lot. This person is not just carrying debt. They're carrying guilt. And this 10 of wands, they're carrying so much guilt. And I think it's interesting. He has on this card, he's wearing an orange jacket. That's sacral energy. Sacral and root chakra energy have to do with your sexual organs. This person has been carrying this a lot. And they know that they need, in order for things to come to an end and them start a brand new beginning, a new chapter with you, they're going to have to release it. I don't think they're going to do this. Because see, the hermit is out here with the 5 of wands. In order for them to release this person, maybe they've been trying to work on it with the hermit. Because see, the hermit landed on this 3, where the 3 of cups is in reverse. Maybe this person is not messing with third parties anymore. You know, after the fun then wore itself out, they're in the hermit. They're going through a storm. And maybe somebody is in hermit mode trying to do the self-reflection on how to come out of the cold. So there are no more options. So maybe this person is all the way single. They're trying to do the inner healing. Because when you go in a hermit mode, they are going through a tower. They are going through some things like emotionally. They are looking at everything. They are spending time in that self-reflection of the hermit mode. And so they want to come out of chaos and conflict with you. And so they're not going to put you in competition. It's like this person is kind of like, I think they realize they done just effed up really, really bad. And so like that's them saying there's no more competition. There's nobody else. There's no competition. There's no third parties. There's none of that. I'm out here by myself. And they've just been waiting on the right time to tell you, hey, I love you. I want to come and I want to marry you. I want to get back together. They are waiting on the opportunity to tell you that they see you as their person. And they want to marry you. They've just been waiting on the right time to do it. But they're scared to do it. Because if I tell you everything I did, it might push you further away. And so they're afraid. They're afraid to tell you because, you know, what if I tell you and then you hate me more? So they're scared of not telling you, but they're scared to tell you at the same time. So they just sit back and wait. And wait. And wait. On, you know, is now a good time? Oh, they still seem mad. Is now a good time? Nah, I'm still blocked. I'm going through a lot. I need them though. I need my person. I need them. You are everything and everything is you. They need you. They going through a storm. They really do need you, but they can't admit all the shit that they did to you. Like, this is the child, this is a catch-22 if I ain't ever seen one. It's like, you damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. This person feels stuck. Because I'm going through a lot. I need collective. Whew, child. The stress of it all. Because, see, you're the beginning that they need. You are. Because you know what's interesting on this world card? It has everything that's on the magician card. The pentacle, the wand, the cup, and the sword. You have everything they need. And they know it. So they have to let certain things in order to come into your world and start over. Start something new. And they just... Child, this is a lot of stress. I don't ever want to be in no shit like this. This is why you should just do people right. Because then you ain't got to be worried about this damn. This is a lot of damn stress. Because this person, they need you financially. This person is so in such poor states, they should have been called you. That's how bad it is. Like, they have gotten themselves so far in the ground, it almost like they damn near homeless. If they're not already. But in order to come towards you, I got to tell you what I did. And I just don't know how I can bear to hurt you like this. So, King of Swords is in reverse. See, by any means necessary, they know that they need to get up and come towards you and fix it with the King of Swords in reverse. This is a criminal mastermind. This is like, I don't have no choice but to come towards collective. But see, in order to come towards you, I know I got to release, but this requires being vulnerable. See, the high priestess was out here. They're holding on to what they need to release. So this high priestess is them keeping their secret that they need to let go of. They need to be vulnerable. This is all three of these is on top of each other. They holding it. They need to let it go. They got to be vulnerable. And they feel like by any means necessary, I know I have to be vulnerable. Are they going to do it? No. They're chicken shit. Three of Pentacles is in reverse. They don't have the... They know that the relationship can't grow in any form or fashion. You're not going to come together and try to make Pentacles or work with them in a financial way if they don't get vulnerable. They know this ain't going to happen. So they're not watering the seeds necessary to fix the relationship. But yet they are sitting over here. They're not in chaos and conflict. They want to birth something new. They do. They want a brand new beginning. They're like, I'm there. They got the wand. The wand is all about magic, child. Somebody is ready to bippity boppity boo, bing! We just started over. But they're chicken. Fool is in reverse. They don't have enough faith in themselves to take the leap into the unknown. So they sit there. They don't have the faith to leap into the unknown. So this is them. Fool is in reverse. Waiting. They're going through a great deal of anxiety. I'm not even going to lie to you. I have felt like I wanted to cry. I have felt like I wanted to scream. I have felt like I could just, like my skin feels icky. Like I feel like I ain't shit. Like the feeling I'm in this person's energy. Like I ain't shit the way the shit stuff I did to them if I even told them the half of what I was doing. So they sit and they wait. They want to birth something, but that's them not taking that bold leap forward with the Three of Pentacles. Somebody just sitting there, wishing to start, but knowing they have to be vulnerable. So in order to be vulnerable, you got to admit. This is like, you know how they say the first step to healing is you got to admit there's a problem. This person needs to look in the mirror. And so it's like, if you can't be honest with who you are, you can't fix this shit. And so they're having a hard time even accepting the shit that they did behind your back themselves. That's why they can't come to you. This person is not, they're not able to really look at themselves. That's why, like, I keep having these feelings like I ain't shit. Like, they talking down to themselves. You're nasty. You're dirty. You ain't shit. You're a cheater. You're a loser. You're a user. You're a manipulator. You're mean as hell. Like, this person is saying every nasty thing that they could say to themselves, they saying it. How can they look you in the eye if they can't even look themselves in the eye? I ain't shit. And I know I ain't. And they playing the events of everything on repeat. I cheated. I did this. I did that. I talked to them like this. I treated them like this. I didn't pour into them. When they loved me and they was having my back, I was doing this, that, and the other. Like, they think about this. And then they can't accept what they did. And so how can you accept it if they can't accept it? Y'all done really made an impression on somebody, but honey, they're out here struggling. You got somebody out here struggling. Hey, Angelic Angel, and I'm sorry, y'all, I haven't been watching the channel, but like being in this person's energy, it's hard for me to focus on this little bitty print. Because YouTube, I guess my channel was one of the first ones they changed to this weird stuff with this at stuff. So it's just, y'all please forgive me because I am all in their energy. And it feels like boo-boo. I ain't gonna lie to you. This person's energy is trash. I do not like their energy. It is depressing. It's a lot of anxiety. I feel like I ain't shit. I feel terrible. Like I'm an ain't shit person. I'm just mean. I'm trying to tell you, this person wants to come in. And they want to ask you to, they want to come in and make an offer. Like a knight, they need you to do it, really. They need you to be the Knight of Cups. Hey, how you doing? Let me offer you a cup of love. Like, they fantasize about coming towards you and offering you love. But they know that they don't have control over themselves. Maybe they still with third parties. Because they ain't got control over themselves. I want to offer love and have death in reverse. I don't want us to end. That's the death card. They don't want stuff to end. But they don't have control over themselves. This is them struggling. See, this is the this might hurt card. This is them trying. This is be like strength, but not really. This is you controlling the beast within. This person, when I tell you, they ain't got no peace. I'll tell you that right now. They ain't got no control over that thing right there. Their emotions is all over the place. And they might not have control over their passions. And it's like they're fighting against themselves. You need to get control over yourself. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm a hoe and I like being a hoe. You need to get control over this. I can't. And then I got to admit to them I'm a hoe. And I just can't stop being a hoe. And then I ain't shit. Like, this person is all over the place. They can't get control over themselves. And so they know they're ain't shit person. They're selfish. They cannot think about other people like that because they're a King of Cups in reverse. This person, truth be told, they only think about themselves. They don't know how to be there for nobody else. They only think about themselves and they have no control over themselves. So this person feels like they're waiting to come towards you. They don't have the courage to have this new start. So they're going to just watch you walk away. They want to fix it, but they're willing to watch you walk away because they just, I'll never be able to fully not have control of. I don't think this person, I think that when they look at themselves, and I never noticed this, damn. Just like the world card, there's a pentacle, there's a cup, there's a knife, and there's a wand. But instead of it being offered like it was, and see, it was being offered on this world card. See how they're all offering the cups? This is in reverse. This person don't have what they need to be in control of themselves. That's what they feel. Spirit just showed me that. I ain't never even noticed they had all the cups and all the suits on here. This person does not feel like they have everything they need to be able to tame their beast. So if they cheat, they're going to keep cheating. They wish that they could have love, but they feel like I'm just too damn selfish. I only think about me. And I have to come to terms with that. So maybe I should just go and let them walk away. So they're going to let you walk. Child, Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? I ain't lying. I'm going to have to clean out, child. This energy is heavy as hell. This shit is heavy. Woo! Whose energy is this? There you go. I knew you was out here. I knew it. I knew you was coming out here. 5 of Cups is in reverse. This person wants to restore your faith so bad. There it is. They wish that they could restore your faith. Page of Wands. Come towards you and just have the action required to take that bold leap forward, right? To get it off the ground again. They wish that they could get it off the ground. Page of Wands and start over. See how he got his little ukulele? Sing you a little song. Do something cute to restore your faith. I told you. I felt it the whole reading. Queen of Pentacles. They wish that they knew what to say to get you to come back and take care of them. To help them. Because they do need you to release Pentacles. Told you. You're the Queen of Pentacles. With the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, this person needs you to come in and fix it. They need your help financially. They wish that they knew what to say to restore your faith. But they don't. So then there it is again. You're walking away and you're on the chariot. And so what is being illuminated is that time is going to run out and you're going to leave them behind. And they see it. It looks like the sun is setting. The city is turning black, child. Some of y'all look like you're going to be traveling away. You're moving away. So wherever they at, they're going to get left in the city. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. That's what's being illuminated. Is that collective is going to leave. And they're not going to be able to look out for me. They're not going to release any pentacles. The collective's leaving. Because I can't get control over myself. I don't even know what to say to fix it. And in order to fix it, I got to be vulnerable. But I don't know how to be vulnerable because I'm selfish. I'm selfish. This person's selfish as hell. They don't know how to fix it. This person's energy. Woo, child. It's like they keep talking themselves into a circle. I should do this. I should do that. I can't do it. I should restore their faith. They would take care of me if I could just say the right thing. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that you're going to take no more lies. Like this person going to have to literally lay it all on the line. And they don't have enough emperor energy to be the boss and get control over this. To make a head over heart decision and stand in the truth. They don't have it. So they're going to watch you walk. And there you are being closed off. They wish that they could come in and, like I said, come in, start over, offer you a cup. See, that's them want to offer you the cup. But see, it's like, no, you just going to end up staying closed off from them. You just going to, and see, closed off and independent. Some of y'all are out here single, sexy, and successful. You closed off from them. You're out here. You're single. You're beautiful. They want to make an offer. They want to restore your faith. But again, I have no control over myself. They have no control over themselves. They caught by the devil. They enjoy the pleasures of life. And if you look real close, look at all the stuff that's going on. The kissing, the partying, the drinking, the fighting, the toxicities, all of this. This person is like damn near in worship. And all of the stuff that they like to do. All that sinful stuff. And I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. You call it sinful, put whatever words you want. This person likes that devil energy. They like being in it. It's very toxic. It's like they can't see past it. They don't know how to get in control over it. It's like being addicted to it and not knowing how to come out of it. They're addicted to cheating. They're addicted to bodies. They have a high body count, child. And if only you knew, you would probably be sick to your stomach. This person enjoys it and they don't know how to. It's like, I'm going to be honest with you. If cheating was crack, they own it. That's their thing. The pleasures of life, drinking, drugs, alcohol, sex. They are engrossed in it and they can't see past it. They don't even know how to get control of it. And if you only knew, how much this person is in that devil energy, you would probably be disgusted. Because I'm telling you, that is like, remember, why am I picturing that Spirit just had Robert Downey Jr. when he was on drugs real bad? And I remember like they had him before a judge and he was like, I just like the taste of that crack rock. Like he was on it bad. He was on it bad. When he's cleaned himself up a lot now. But when he was on drugs, he was like, I just can't. And that's how this person feels. They just can't. There it is, strength. They need to get control over it. But they have no control over their beast. See? They should be calm, cool, strong enough to contain it. But they don't. They feel like they don't have the tools necessary. I ain't got the tools, collective. So it just ain't going to work for me. Because they feel like they don't have the tools necessary to stop. So they can't work on stopping because they don't have the tools necessary. Because they're selfish. They only think about their body and what their body wants. They give it to it. My body telling me go get in the bed with the devil. I'm going over here. I like it. I have no control over it. They don't even know how to begin to work on getting control over it. See? They feel like they stuck in a one-sided situation and they just don't know. I can't give you nothing because I ain't got nothing to give. They can't give you anything. They have nothing to give. Emotionally, financially, or they can't give you nothing emotionally or financially. They just ain't got it, baby. You will be in a one-sided situation. Everything is dried up for this person. They just see. Everything. They cannot invest. They can't invest in you. This is somebody who is like in full-blown addiction. And like sex addiction can be just as bad as a drug addiction or alcohol addiction. This person is engrossed in it and they can't stop. So they can't invest in you. This is the Knight of Pentacles. They can't come towards you and start building new things to grow a relationship. I just ain't got it. I liked being in the bed with everybody. Told y'all, Knight of Wands. I knew what I was talking about when I said some of these people on the DL. Knight of Wands is in reverse. This, for me, a Knight of Wands is very sexually impulsive. A lot of other readers will say 2 kings on top of each other, 2 queens. That's their homosexual card or their bisexual card. But for me, it's the Knight of Wands. Because they don't have control over their sexual energy. They're wild, they're impulsive, and anybody can get it. Young, old, men, women. Everybody has some. And not saying that bisexual people don't have control, but this person don't. They are fully engraved in sexual addiction with anybody. Like you need to go sit on somebody's couch to fix this. There are bisexual people who don't act like this. This person has no control over themselves. They just gonna cheat on you and do more stuff behind your back, and you would be disgusted, and they're disgusted because they feel defeated with the 7 of Wands in reverse. This person would never protect you or the relationship. They don't know how to fight off people. See how this person's this is the 7 of Wands. So this is them fighting back. Get back. Telling all the other people, you can't have my wand. Get back. They can't do it. They might be single right now, but they know the moment they get in a relationship, they're going to run back to it. This person can't tell people, no, I'm sorry, I'm in a relationship. No, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you. No, thank you for the compliment, but that's okay. I love my baby. They can't do it. They can't fight it off. They're going, hey, what's up? Let me get your number. I'll be over there later. Yeah, go ahead and get that drink ready. Go ahead and roll up. This is sad. This is sad energy. This is so sad. And I don't know if y'all knew that y'all's person is like engrossed in like, they have a sex addiction. I don't know if you even knew it. When you was with this person, they might have had excuses. They might disappear for a little bit, but I don't think you knew that this person, like, they got a real problem. Like, and it ain't no little problem. It's like a real problem that they cannot let go of, that they have no control over. This person is so, I'm gonna be honest, it's my, like, I think they discussed it with themselves, but they just ain't gonna stop though. They are disgusted with themselves. When they sit back and think about it, they like, I told you, they talk nasty to themselves. I ain't shit. I'm nasty. I'm dirty. I'm a whore. Even if it's a man or woman, they call themselves nasty, whores, dirty. I'm just out here. No self-control. I don't even know how I had collective. If only they knew. If they knew half the stuff I did, they would never talk to me. And that's why they don't say nothing. Because they feel like if you only knew. This person might have been sleeping with other people, wash up, jump in the bed with you. Same day, same night. This person could have had sex with like multiple people in a day and then had sex with you that same day and you would just not know. Did you see that? That orb came out, spirit was confirming. That person, your person had sex with multiple people in a day, then come smile in your face and talk to you and you did not know. So that was a fact. That light, my light team came out when I said that. That's why they can't admit to you what they did. Because if they go, well, remember when you thought that I was right here? Well, I had a threesome, a wild orgy, and I had sex with a man or a woman or whatever, because this person go both ways, child. And I had a little sausage and a little clam that day, and then I had like this big orgy party, and then I came home and I had sex with you that same night. You would be like, you did what? Nasty. This is why they feel like they ain't shit. I ain't shit. I'm dirty. I'm nasty. I'm a whore. I'm wild. I'm impulsive. I like getting in the bed with the devil, and I don't know how to stop. It's really gross. Okay, y'all. This is called the Higher Self card. And I'm going to be honest. This is probably this person's energy continued. So just prepare yourself. This is probably about them more than it is about you. This person's higher self. I think this person is very angry. They're angry at themselves. They're mad. Very angry. Because they have no control over their passions. So they stay mad. It's like they want to control it, but they have no control over it. So they stay mad at themselves because they're passionate. That's a lot of fire energy. Angry. They know, child, this is about them, honey. Because see, she ain't got no clothes on. They know that they need to pause. She ain't got no clothes on either. That's somebody's bare ass. Their back. They know that they need to get control over their passions so they can stop being mad at themselves. Because it's like, you know how you know you shouldn't do something, but you do it anyway? Then you be mad because you didn't went over there and did it. That's how they feel. I need to stop. But they don't know how to get off the hamster wheel. So it's like, I know I need to stop having sex with all these people, but I don't know how to stop. So then they get mad at themselves because they can't hit pause. This person is trying their best to manifest overcoming their obstacles. They so desperately want to manifest getting a hold of this. How can I get a hold of this? I don't know. Maybe they feel like it's going to be really, really hard because, you know, an octopus has 8 arms, right? And so maybe they feel like it would require a lot of arms, a lot of help, a lot of, you know, they would have to multitask a lot of different areas of their life to overcome this. Because see, with 8 arms, if you had 8 arms, you could get a lot done. And they would have to multitask a lot of different areas of their life to manifest change. Because it's not just one area. They got multiple, maybe up to 8 areas of their life that they need to change to be able to change this behavior. Because low self-esteem could be an area. The fact that they like laying down with multiple people is a problem. Self-worth, self-esteem, it's a lot. Not the selfishness, like the childhood wounding. Like there's a reason why this person is like so promiscuous, and it is heavy energy, child. It is doing too much for me. How you doing, Nina? Miss Music Diva. I can't wait to see y'all's comments. I see a lot of y'all getting, some people getting deleted, but don't, you know. But I can't wait because this energy so heavy, child. I can't follow the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. I normally am able to like multitask, not today. This energy is energy I ain't never felt. I ain't never been addicted to nothing, and it is horrible. This energy is horrible because this person, there it is. They're angry because they don't have perseverance. This person feels like they're in a perpetual storm, and they can't get out. They cannot get out. It's like lightning. They just always out here striking shit. They cannot persevere. This is sad. They just cannot get themselves. They know that in order to fix it, you're going to have strength to persevere, to one step in front of the other. This is a day by day moment for them. I'm going to be honest. I don't even think they day by day. This is a moment by moment process. Now they're trying to get control over it because it does say somebody kind of is in hermit mode. Maybe they're trying to take a break from sleeping with others. And I just said that because, and there's vision. So this is somebody, you see how instead of, they're like trying to see things from another perspective. Notice that her mouth is covered. All of her body is covered. So maybe this person is realizing that they need to cover themselves. I need to see things differently. I need to stop talking and go within. If I'm going to see things differently, you got to shut up sometimes and get away from other people. Stop, cover yourself, and go within. And actually sit. And you see how this girl's sitting in the light. That means you got to go sit with the Most High and let them illuminate what is really going on with you. And this time you need to shut up and just listen. This person needs to listen, honey. And why are they doing all that? Because they got to gain a new perspective. This is like, this is the in order for them to get to their higher self, honey, this is the me, myself, and I. Child, somebody going to have to sit down. Now, even though this is supposed to be about your higher self, I don't foresee them doing this without the help of their spiritual team or the Most High. This person needs spirit to surround them, and if they're going to elevate to their higher self, they ain't going to be able to do this by themselves. They just don't. I don't foresee them doing this by themselves. You're going to need angelic assistance because they ain't got it. They like the taste of getting dirty with the devil. They can't stop. So they need to change their perspective and get a new vision in order to change. This person is going to see how she's breaking through the fire. They need to go through a full transformation to break through the fire where they constantly are. The only thing that this person perseveres in is being on that rotating cycle. I have sex with this person. I lay down. Now I'm angry at myself. I feel dirty. I have sex with you. It's fun. I'm out here. I'm doing the most. But see, there is a bigger issue than just them having multiple sex partners. When you are this promiscuous, there is a valueless thing you got going on here. There's something in you that makes you feel like you have no value. Why are you giving yourself to everybody? Men or women? Why? This person, in order for them to break through the fire, they're going to have to go through a full transformation. Notice here the body is like completely black, and black is like, and then it's like with all these different symbols and stuff. It's like this, like literally burning everything else off. And you know how like when things are burnt, how it literally looks like charred. They're gonna have to burn through all of whatever this is to go through a full transformation and go through this change. If they want the fire off, they're gonna have to go through the change. And so it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, this person is gonna have to start with the man or woman in the mirror and admit to themselves, where did they learn this? There's some childhood wounding here. When did you believe? Why did you keep doing this? You get mad when they do it. They do it, then they get mad at themselves. They start having feelings of shame and guilt and anger and feeling disgusted with themselves. But in order for you to understand where they came from and why are you just giving yourself away like you don't have no self-love, no self-respect, no self-worth, no self-confidence, no self-esteem, you're going to have to sit down with yourself and really get a new perspective, a new vision to break through your passion and transform to overcome your obstacle. Yeah. Oh, you said there. It is a lot of demonic spirits. But see, this person, I don't know. Cards are sticking, but I'll take that one. See, this person has to learn strength. They have no strength. They said that in the tarot. This person can't get control of themselves. This requires a strength that they've never had. But this looks like a lotus flower, which, can signify cleansing and rebirth and all of this. I'm telling you, in order for them to get strong, they're going to have to go through a whole metamorphosis. Child. But it's like going into a chrysalis and literally sitting down. And another reason why they got to get strength is because this person's not used to having boundaries. They let everybody have them. They have no boundaries. You say I'm cute. What's up? You want to go to bed? Come on. And they probably so smooth with it that it's so easy for them. Somebody once told me all you got to do is get somebody comfortable. So like this person, they meet somebody new. They ask them, hey, you drink? You smoke? You want to smoke with me? Cool. That's something that does what? Lower your boundaries, right? So what's up? What you mean, what's up? What you want to do? What you want to do? And then they go and do it. This person don't know how to put up boundaries for nobody. Nobody. And so notice here how it's dark and then it's light and then it looks like a fire boundary of like, this almost looks like, to me, this light right here is what spirit is illuminating, is that this person does not know how to value themselves and keep certain things. Listen, boundaries are not just about keeping certain things hidden, but it can also illuminate to somebody that, hey, this is not a free for all. You are basically protecting certain things about yourself. But at the same time, you're being visible. That's why one side is light and one side is dark. Because on what's being visible is that I love me. I care about me. And this person don't do that. They're not hiding nothing. They just, you want it, come get it. This is a heavy reading. You want it, come get it. And I was like, I don't... See, this person has to have courage to learn how to balance their masculine, their feminine, their light and dark energy. I just said that with boundaries. Because it's letting people know, no, certain things you're not just going to get. You have access to me. But it also illuminates something for them about you. So boundaries hide certain things about you, but it illuminates certain things about you. And so this person has to learn balance there. See that balance? This will be them balancing out that yin and yang. But this requires courage, which is also a part of your strength. So courage requires meaning, and being that it's a lion, lions are the leaders of the pack. You have to lead your life. You're going to have to, hey, everybody else, hey, I'm the leader here. This is the alpha right here. He's the king. Not the lioness. It'll be a bunch of lionesses. It'll be one male lion. So that means that you have to lead and tell other people where the boundary is. If you're going to balance yourself out, you have to create this. You have to take control over this. And that's the only way you're going to be able to clear your energy. This person needs to cleanse their energy of all these spiritual attachments is one. They have picked up a lot of spiritual attachments. One of y'all said multiple demonic spirits. When you're laying down with this many people, they're all getting a piece of you and you're picking up a piece of them. That is a lot of energetic soul ties. And so this person here with cleanse your energy. You see how her whole dress looks like water? Somebody needs to wash, not just take a shower, child. This is like a deep spiritual cleansing. Holy Spirit, God, cleanse all of this from the soles of my feet to the top of my crown. They need a spiritual bath. They're going to have to go through a whole lot of clearing of their energy. This ain't no one day clearing, child. This is like, you're going to have to go sit down with the divine and literally stay in hermit in mode to stay cleansed, to get this energy balanced and to get all of these things off of you. All right, because this person got a lot of energetic attachments. Like that's a lot of soul ties that need to be broken. There's going to have to be a lot of one-on-one time with their spiritual team and self. I don't know if they're going to put all that energy and all of that. I'm going to be honest with you. Because that's a lot of work. Because see, you got to break down the layers of self. Where did you pick this up? Did it start in childhood? Why do you not feel like you are a person? Why do you give yourself to everybody? If you love you, you don't give yourself to everybody. You be like, hell no, I'm too good for that. This person don't see themselves like that. They give themselves away like they ain't got no value. None. Zero. Zilch. It seems fun because it's sex. But the truth is, there's something wrong here. Go past the feeling. Child, you out here giving your body away like you are a rabid dog. Child, like a beast of the field. Animals that are in the wild, they don't have control. They don't have the consciousness capability of breaking it down to go, okay, I'm not going to do this. But you do. But if you give up your consciousness to stay in your cardinal, that lower chakra, then you're just like animals. You're no different than a wild beast. You're not ever stepping into your authority of how God made you. God made you so you have authority, and you're made in the image so you can have higher levels of consciousness and higher levels of seeing things from higher viewpoints. You don't have to be cardinal and acting like you're just a wild ass animal who can't close their legs or stop humping on stuff. Whatever, Angelica. This person is fear. They're in fear. They're afraid to be seen. Notice how this person's outlined in darkness. This person hides themselves. They're ashamed. She's hiding her face. Told you, this person feels a lot of shame. I felt that. I ain't shit. I ain't this. I'm a hoe. I'm a this. I'm a that. This person's ashamed of who they are. They're afraid to step into the light. But if you don't step into the light, how you ever gonna get clean? If you don't step into the light, how can you get clean? If you're always in the dark and you hiding it, then you're gonna always be a shadow like of yourself. You want this girl look like she is clothed in water and light, and it's like it feels freeing. You got to step into the light. You got to step, because that's when you illuminate. You just have to listen. It's called bearing your soul. And this person may feel like they don't have the courage to bear their soul, but here's the thing. You don't have to bear your soul to collective or anybody. This is about you bearing your soul to the Most High, your spiritual team, and yourself. You got to be able to look yourself in the mirror. You. The good, the bad, and the ugly. You have to accept all parts of you. And when you do, help is on the way. See the light? Help is there. God will help you. Your higher self is like, it's there. But you can't ever do it if you hide. You have to bring it to the light. And yes, you're going to feel moments of shame. You might feel embarrassed. You might feel scared. You might feel a lot of stuff. Because everybody who goes through that dark night of the soul, it makes you feel bad. You do. You be like, damn, I shouldn't have did it. You might feel a little dumb. You might feel like a little, like, how did I allow this? Like, for instance, a person who's an overgiver, they might feel stupid for giving so much. I let a lot of people take advantage of me. And that feeling of shame of letting themselves be walked on for what? Approval, validation, love. Why didn't I love myself enough to say no? You got to add, this is personal. This coming into the light thing is personal. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. You ain't got to bury your soul to the collective. They keep feeling like they need to come and tell you everything they did, but it's not even about that. This person needs to be able to live with themselves. This ain't got shit to do with you, collective. It doesn't, or any of these third parties. This is between them and the Most High, and coming face to face with who you are and healing that shit from the inside all the way out. Because this right here, and if they look towards the Most High, it says, help is on the way. You will find your direction. Now you'll know the way in which to walk. And now you will come face to face with self. This is somebody, look at the hand. This looks like a mirror. So now you can look at yourself in the mirror. You can see, you will come out of the illusion of this version of yourself where you feel self-worth. And now you step fully into the light. See, she's not you see how her hand looks different here? You coming out of the illusion, you stepping into the whole light, and that's where you gonna find direction. That's when you find your North Star, so to speak. Stepping into the light. And see, that's the girl. Fully exposed in the light. And look, when I say that, see how Spirit just lit this card up? That's how it has to be. Because I didn't light the card up. The card lit up on its own. When I said step into the light, bing! Spirit had a light. Get brighter. See this person? It's like they're forever in a state of confusion. But if you want to come out of this confusion, you're going to have to step into the light and move to higher levels of consciousness. You're going to have to accept the mirror when God puts you in front of that mirror. You have to look at it. You can't run from it and be afraid to look at yourself. You can't be afraid to look at yourself. You just going to have to just bite the bullet. Break it down. And start fixing it little by little. It don't happen overnight. There's some people who've been working on healing for 3 years or longer. Some people a year. It's not an overnight fix. Especially if you're unpacking stuff from childhood up into your 50s or however old you are. But God wants this person to do this because this is where the real freedom is. It's time for you to come out of the darkness. It's time for you to come out of your trials, your tribulations. It's time for you to go through the different layers of healing to be like this. This is like a phoenix. But you only get to freedom when you step into the light. You got to step into the light. That's it for this day. Step into the light. You want freedom? Freedom is in the light. And you might not like hearing that, but that's what it is. And it starts with the man or woman in the mirror. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. You want to change? You got to start with you, baby. This ain't got nothing to do with you getting back with collective and fixing finances. You got to start with you. That seed. This is that you got to, this ain't an outward change. No, you got to change for real on the inside. And it doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't. You got to get ready to embrace something more appropriate for you and leave behind what once was. And even if it don't look like you gaining ground, it's not going to be an immediate change. But when you finally get through it, what will be seen is the culmination of it says the what is happening here will be. I wrote this down because see, people who went through change, I went through the change. I remember it was times where it didn't look like things was changing. So I had to write this down for myself. It says you are gaining ground that is not immediately obvious. It doesn't mean that nothing is happening. The effects of your actions. Notice what I said. Actions. Love is an action. So you're going to have to take some self-love by doing some actions to benefit yourself. By starting on the inside. And it says it doesn't mean that nothing's happening. The effects of the actions are cumulative and will overflow into the physical universe with a positive impact that will surprise you. So keep going. Step by step. Step by step. This ain't no, oh, I'm at the end. No, you're going to have to literally walk through this and start on the inside. Last deck I have for whoever this is, and this is not for everybody in click. This might be for your Crosswatcher. Some of y'all might be the ones who got cheated on. Maybe you might be the person who's doing the damn cheating, who's suffering. But if you are the person, I told y'all, I read most of the time for high vibrational energies, but whoever this is, somebody wants to change. Your soul is calling for change. Your higher self is calling for change. Intuitively, you want to change. Well, you're in the right place for change. You visited me. When you're ready to change, you find me. And why do I say that? Because I help you to illuminate what needs to change. And if you follow the steps of what Spirit illuminates here, you will go through the growth. Because that's what this is about. Holy Spirit, what do you have for collective? Y'all have key, opportunity, dice, take a chance, obstacles, relationships. You have a key that can open doors. Seems so small, this one little key, but it holds the key that looks like the universe is on this key. So if you want to take the key for a brand new opportunity, a key that will open doors, well, you can always go to source. I always say that's the key. Why? Because he's the author and the finisher, the Alpha, the Omega. He knows the universe better than anybody. That's the key. But the key is also you're part of being the key. If you want to change your universe, you're going to have to take the actions necessary to change your, like, opportunities just don't come knocking. You're going to have to do the work. That's part of the key, and actually asking for divine assistance. Dice, you got to have to take a chance, child. If you've been doing something this long, for as long as you've been doing it, maybe it's time to change and do something different. It's time to step into the unknown and try something different, because, you know, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result. So maybe you should try to change. Maybe instead of talking to however many people, that's a rear view. Maybe it's time to leave some things behind and stop looking backwards and just start facing forward. Mountains. Stepping into the unknown is like being the fool. While it's a new road of opportunity, you don't know what's up ahead. And sometimes there are trials and tribulations. Listen, y'all, real talk, we all know that there are good things and bad things to everything. You can have, like, honestly, you go to work. There might be some stuff you like about your job and things you hate about it. You don't know, though, until you get into something. Obstacles, mountains. So regardless of what road you go down, be prepared that change is going to happen regardless. And there's going to be things you're going to learn and encounter along the way. Don't be afraid of mountains, because you can get through these. If you stay on the path, notice that there is a road here. If you stay on a path and don't go left or right or go where everybody else is going, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get through this. And why I say where everybody else is going, because when you're on a wide path, that means that everybody doing what they want to do, how they want to do it, and everybody is not getting through their mountains, their obstacles. And maybe that is part of why you need to leave some things behind. Because sometimes to stand out and go through this type of stuff, you got to be solo dolo. That's leaving things behind. Maybe you hold the key. Sometimes you have to just leave people behind in order to find your way. See? Not. Untie yourself from relationships. Untie yourself from things that no longer serve you. Sometimes you need to heal yourself. Listen, your number one relationship should be yourself. If you ain't comfortable with self, baby, how you having relationships with everybody else? Think about what I'm saying. You got all these relationships, but you're not comfortable with yourself, and you take you wherever you go. You can't run from you. I remember, listen, when I was about to go through a divorce and my husband had died, like he died right during, I was getting ready to file, and he ended up having an aneurysm and passing away. But I remember I was here and my doctor, I was like, well, I'm going to move back home. I was just going to start, just pick up and move. And he was like, who you running from? Because you take you wherever you go. So you just going to be the same problem you have here, you're going to have there. You take you wherever you go. So you have to start untying your relationships by sometimes starting with yourself. You can't run from you. And sometimes you got to let go of people, places, and things that don't serve you. So in order, while this card looks very simple, if you want to start unraveling some things, you got to start with me, myself, and I. Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? I love this. Love. You hold the key. If you do the work, you can change your entire universe, your entire world as you know it. But while this looks like very simple cards, they hold a big, impactful meaning. You got to learn self-love, baby. Nobody can love you like you gonna love you. So you're gonna have to sit down and take this key. This is an opportunity for you to learn how to love yourself. Okay? Before you love anybody else, you got to learn how to love you. You hold the key to love. Well, I ain't know nobody for love. You know why you ain't for love? Because you don't love yourself. So why do you expect people to love you and you don't even love you? You got to start with self. You got to look at the man or woman in the mirror and figure out, why don't I love me? You want other people to say you love you, they love you, right? But this person has a sexual problem. They're giving themselves to everybody that don't love them. And then the one person that did, they treated like shit. So you have love, you don't accept it, but you're willing to give your body to everybody else who don't even love you. So the problem is not collective or third parties. The problem was within. You got to learn to love you, because you're giving yourself to people who don't deserve you. And then the one person who did try to look past it, you didn't feel like you should even have their love. So in a way, you self-sabotage because you didn't even feel like you was deserving of the love that they was trying to pour out. Truth be told, that's why they cheated on you, because they don't feel like they deserve it. So they took advantage of it. I don't deserve your love, so I'm going to just self-sabotage. They knew what they was doing. That's self-sabotage. When you take this, look, when you take this chance on yourself, this is like going down a labyrinth. It's a lot of twists and turns, child. A labyrinth is like a maze. You're going to come into one point, and sometimes it's going to lead you down different points. And sometimes it feels like a dead end. And sometimes you're going to get one way, and you're going to go, this don't work. And you're going to have to back up and start over. Sometimes when you're on this journey to self-love, sometimes it's going to feel like you're taking 3 steps forward and 5 steps back. It be like that sometimes. Sometimes you're going to be like, man, I'm making progress. And then all of a sudden you take some steps back. And then you're going to try to make some more progress. And then there's other times where you're going to take a giant leap forward. But regardless of whatever it is, don't give up. Don't give up just because you encounter an obstacle. Keep going. And there it is. Keep going. Never give up. You got to say phrases of motivation. Everybody is not good at speaking life into themselves. This is one of them times where you are not going to have nobody validate you. You're not going to have a cheerleader, because this is a self journey, that me, myself, and I. So you're going to have to learn to speak life into yourself, because sometimes you're not going to have people there to tell you, you got this. It's going to be all right. You're going to have to learn to tell yourself, I got this. Push. What you going to do? We're going to quit right here. We got what it takes. And if you feel like you have a moment where you feel like you don't have what it takes, hey, Cody, then that's when spirit kicks in. That key. Because when you feel like you don't know you don't have what it takes to keep going, that's when you ask for what you need. can you please give me the strength to keep going? Because I really feel like quitting today. Today is a really hard day. You're going to have days where you break down. And you're going to feel like you want to give up because you might be going in circles that day. But that's when you need to know when to hit pause and find your balance. And in order to find balance, then you need to go to the one who can help balance out your light and your dark. I need some assistance today. Can you please give me the strength and the fortitude, whatever I need? I need like my daily bread, whatever that is for you. I feel like giving up. I'm having a real hard day. I've been crying all day. This is really, really hard. I've been doing all this shadow work. I feel like boo-boo. What can I do? And before I give up and I just go out here and throw away all my progress, can you give me what I need to keep going so I can find my balance? And God will come in and stabilize you. You have to get comfortable with asking for what you don't have. And then also write phrases of motivation, those affirmations, that helps too. So like when you feel like throwing your responsibility on somebody else, I got one. It's my responsibility to have a creative response to the situation. So instead of me running, this is me. I got my own affirmations. I write them down. I stick them everywhere. I had to tell myself, it's not mama's responsibility to get me out of this. It's not my daddy's. It's not my children. It's not my friends. It's not my coworkers. It's not anybody's responsibility to save me. It's mine. It's my responsibility to find a creative solution. And if I can't find the solution and I find myself in circles, then I go to the light, the source, the key, the one, the author, the finisher. And I ask for help. I'm stuck. Because God doesn't want you to lean to your understanding. He wants you to lean on him. So that is how you lean on God. Because instead of you trying to figure it out when you get stuck, stop and say, I'm stuck. I'm having a hard day today. God don't care if you vent and you cry. This is what he's there for. God, this is really, really hard. This sucks. I've been treated like crap all my life. I done went through this since my childhood. Mama wasn't there for me, and they talked to me, and they did whatever. Some of y'all was beat on. Whatever it is. And you talk to God about it. And I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to get over this hump because I'm carrying this pain. Can you help me? And when you cry it out, you go ground yourself in a part. You put your feet down. You take some deep breaths to calm your spirit, and God will start talking to you and telling you exactly how to get out of this. And give you, sometimes they will even, your spirit team will all of a sudden pop something right in your face to give you that motivation so you don't give up on yourself. Because whoever this is, you got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of change. And can't nobody do this but you. You can't, this is nobody's responsibility to save you. That was something that came down over here on my left. I seen it. It's nobody's responsibility. You have to do the work. You want to heal? You want to get better? You got to get control over this. You have to own your shit. Stop blaming it on your mama. Stop blaming it on your daddy. You grown now. Whatever happened to you, y'all, truth be told, whatever happened to us and your kid, no, you had no control over it, the good, the bad, or the ugly that happened to you when you was a kid. But you're grown now. You can get control over what happened to you by taking the responsibility as an adult and saving little you and going through the therapy if you need to heal. Not, okay, when I was a kid, I couldn't take responsibility. So now let adult you go back in time to rescue little you and say, no, you gonna be all right. Therapy is okay, y'all. Go sit on somebody's couch if you need to. This ain't just about you doing the work and sitting there with God by yourself. God gave us doctors and therapists for a reason. Use them. There's helplines you can call. There's always somebody. There is lots of wisdom and resources out here, but you have not if you don't ask, if you don't seek. Seeking you will find. Knocking the door shall be answered for you. You got to go out here and look. Ask and you will receive. If you sit there and don't do nothing, then ain't nothing gonna happen. You are the key. You have to take the action for the world to open up to you. You got to do something. You have to. Like, this is how it is. This is how it works. When you do this, now you are on the right path to healing. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That light came. This is how you heal. This is how you heal. It ain't easy. It ain't pretty. But if you really want to heal, then you're going to have to do what I just laid out for you. And once you do that, you're going to see that things are not over for you, baby. It says, hello again, recycle. You're going to recover. What hurts right now will bring you joy later on. What hurts right now, looking back and doing that shower, it hurts. But you will find joy because God is going to give you the tools necessary and show you some things about yourself, some courage, some strength, some perseverance, some resilience, some self-discipline, some self-motivation, self-love, self-respect. And that's when you recover. And then that's when you can look yourself in the mirror. And this time when you see yourself, you're going to feel like, hello, me. Hello again. You're going to be able to smile at yourself and see you. See the real you. Not the you trying to cover up. Not the you trying to band-aid. Not the you trying to F it out with. Not the you trying to smoke or drink it the problem way. You got to see you. And that's where the real joy is when you now can accept all of you and love you. And it doesn't matter if don't nobody else do because you do. Sunflower, you got to take action. See, again, a sunflower does what? It faces the sun. Faces the sun. So you got to face the light, baby. Bring it to the light so you can heal. And at the top of the deck, and that is where your abundance is with cowrie shell. See, this is not about monetary blessings as much as it is about spiritual blessings and personal self-fulfillment of how you get these emotional things so you can be proud of yourself. The abundance is not, there's richness, that other things that make life rich. Being able to look your damn self in the mirror and being proud of yourself is one of them. Because a lot of people can't. Abundance comes in all forms. So get comfortable with sometimes it ain't going to be money. Sometimes it's peace of mind. Okay? And that's it. I want to thank the Most High, the Holy Spirit, and my spirit team. This was a heavy reading for whoever needed it. Thank you to Bit by Charlie and JP the Guy. I don't think Divine is in here. If she is, well, is Divine Light in here? If she is, thank you to Divine Light too. Thank you to my moderators. And thank all of you for joining me. And thank you to everybody who hit the like, share, and subscribe. This channel is not like your typical tarot channel. My job is to help illuminate certain things so that you will go within and get with the divine and your spiritual team. Now, I know some people may say, well, do you believe in Jesus? Yes, I believe in Jesus, but I believe Jesus is part of your spiritual team. So when I say stuff, don't think that I call it the spirit team because there's many angels, not just Jesus. There's many an angel that comes in and helps you to go through your transformation. You have relatives and ancestors and guides and everybody. You got a whole bunch of people in the ethers that want to help you. But just like the bad that this person is hooking themselves up to, it's good or bad, you have to invite spirit in. They have to, because you got free will. So just like you can invite demonic spirits in by laying down with them or getting high with them or taking certain gifts from them, same thing works with the good. You have to ask for the help if you want it. The help is always there, y'all. Please take advantage of the help. God loves you and God wants you to love you too. Okay? Okay. So if you need a personal reading, please don't hesitate to reach me at IamTheLightTarot@gmail.com. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central. I'm here every night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, baby. And I noticed the names. I can't wait to see y'all's comments. Bye, y'all.